Hello everybody. So this evening what I'm going to do is take you along with me while I am making some of my favorite blends at the apothecary for new mamas. So this is my lactation support formula that I make, and I love to make different blends, especially through the different seasons. But I work with a lot of doulas and some midwives, and I also have a shelf at the apothecary for pregnancy, new moms, post-birth, and pediatrics. So tonight I have an order for a midwife, a doula, and a women's health PT where I'm getting a bunch of these blends made. So for this particular blend, I'm going to go over what I did with this one. So with this one, I always use a gluten-free organic oat, okay? Gluten-free organic oat. And then I have buckwheat from Janie's Mill. So Janie's Mill is my favorite organic ancient grain farm, okay? So the reason that I'm using these two grains, oats contain a saponin that helps to produce milk production. And then GABA has a few essential amino acids in it that really help to support your nervous system, well, kind of all together, but your nervous system needs GABA. And so post-birth, you've got to think, you've grown this human inside of you. So the body is taking everything it can from you to grow this new little human. And then you're nursing this little human. So now you're feeding that from you also. So this is where postnatal depletion can really come from. So when we do things like this, by utilizing what I call restorative herbalism, using your herbs for both their nutritional value and their medicinal value in your everyday food. So with this particular blend, you can use it as an overnight oat, you can use it as a slow cooked oat, and you can also make lactation oat cookies out of it. So what I have here, we'll go over ashwagandha. I grow it. It's a beautiful adaptogen. I use it for a lot of new moms, unless you have a lot of dryness, because this plant can be very drying, and if you are allergic to nightshades. So then I will stay away from that, because ashwagandha is a nightshade. It's a vegetable. And so then we have nettle, which is amazing powerhouse full of vitamins and minerals. And this is a blend of the nettle's leaves and the nettle stem, because the stem contains a lot of protein. So we're going to put in some oat straw from the oat straw. And then we have plantain seeds over here. So plantain, the herb, not the fruit. Plantain seeds are like nature's Metamucil. They are packed full of fiber to support healthy digestion and healthy elimination, and they are also loaded with those vital trace minerals. Then we have chamomile, nervous system support, kidney, digestive, another one of those beautiful plants. And then mulberry leaves. Mulberry leaves are like nature's multivitamin, and they contain some mucilage, so they have some moisture in there. So what I've done with all these herbs is I have taken them and I have just ground them in a coffee grinder. You can strain them through a filter if you want to make a tea out of it. But I've put them in a coffee grinder. Now at the apothecary, I have a big, industrial size, spice grinder, so I can do a whole lot all at once. But for home use, you can do this, and it doesn't even have to be lactation. You can make these beautiful blends for smoothie blends, and just for everyday, make pancakes out of them. You can make your own oat blends out of the herbs that you're growing, right? Or what you're foraging. But so today, I've got these in here. And then I'm going to sprinkle all those beautiful herbs in there. Stir it up really well. And then I use at my apothecary, because everybody knows how I feel about plastic. We do not need to keep using petrochemicals. You don't need to do that. So this is a bag that I order all of them. That's made out of vegetables. It's made out of vegetable scraps. It's a small company out of Chicago, Illinois that is called Elevate Packaging. Everything is biodegradable. So I will put all of my oat blends in these bags and then have them ready at the apothecary on the shelves, ready for people to come and grab them when they need them. And then that way it gives you another idea of how you can use restorative herbalism in your everyday life and your everyday food, so that way you stay so healthy and then you don't need remedies for an acute condition, right? So this right here is how we create health.